Hey man, this is how I knew the whole world was staged. And kids they tell you the truth first of all. Kids tell you the truth. And man, when I was leaving Tulsa, Oklahoma, I had kombucha for the first time in my life, and I was like, man, it's actually pretty good. It's good for my gut too. It's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And I had left Tulsa, Oklahoma to go to it was Albuquerque, New Mexico, right? And I had got on Airbnb. Some dude was selling like a little spot in his backyard where I can just put my tent in because I ain't know where I ain't never been to Albuquerque, so I was like, let me just buy a tent or buy a little space or whatever for a few days instead of just sleeping in my car, which I ended up doing after that. But funny part was before I get to the point of the story with kids telling, when I got there, the man had like he had a place set up and it was a wooden board in the shape of a cross as if like I was a savior or something because that's another story within a story. Um with the people I was at that was trying to get me to think that I was like the savior, really their savior, their sacrificial lamb, um, adopting their wrongdoings. That's really what it comes down to when they need to own up for themselves and take responsibility. That's really what it's all about. Instead of looking at some teaching outside of ourselves, we gotta own up to our things, our mistakes. I wasn't gonna adopt anybody else's responsibilities. But besides the point, he had a cross up right there in the parking spot right there. And later towards the end, before I left, he had took it down. But when I got there, I met him talking to him. Then his son came up talking about, I want to meet him. I want to meet him. I'm like, why did he say it like that? I want to meet him. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, I want to meet him. I want to meet him. And then me and him got to talking. His dad went in. He showed the kids showed me around like they had like goats back there, chicken, had a whole little mini farm in the back. And then out of nowhere, he told me, I really love kombucha juice. So I just looked. I'm like, yeah, it's good. Because like that's when I started knowing like they viewing what I'm viewing. They viewing me, right? That's one occurrence. The most weirdest thing ever happened when I was I think I was in Montana. I had just got to Montana. I like driving in the middle of the night, man. It's peaceful to me. And I got to my location like 2 o'clock in the morning, or 1 o'clock, whatever. I wanted to get to this one spot. Took a nap, then woke up in the rising. It's like 7 o'clock. Sun kissing my face a little bit. The weirdest thing though is when I had woke up, I had just happened to look out my window and look back. It's like a apartment complex or a hotel room behind me. I'm in my car, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking behind me, and then when I look back, I see this kid literally looking out the window, looking at my car, and like as soon as I look back, my windows, it's not all the way tinted, but it's tinted, and you can't see me unless like I don't even know, bro. It was crazy. So I look back, and I just happened to like literally boom. I just locked eyes with the kid, and the kid's like this, just ducked out the way. I'm like, what is going on, man? How? How? We ain't even. This ain't real life, man. This ain't real life. So I'll be like, yeah, this is a game. It's a whole like literal stage, literal stage. And I wanted to add one more part in there too, though, because this one I knew my family was a part of it. We had went to it was his family. What was it? Was it Christmas? Or, it wasn't Christmas. It was something. It was something out there. I don't know, man. But either way, we went to my uncle's house, and I ain't seen one of my little cousins in a minute. And he dapped me up like, "Yo, what's going on, man? Hey, you all right? Why you ask me if I'm all right, man? So that's why I know, even my family talking about me right behind my back. That's why folks ain't came around. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids they gonna tell you without trying to like because they don't know better. They gonna because they honest actually. They very genuine and honest. He's talking about something. Are you all right? You okay? Like, why wouldn't I be? I'm thinking, like, why is he even asking me that though? So yeah, I wanted to put that story in there too, man, because it's crazy out here, man.